With all the advancements in digital technology, it's natural to imagine what life might be like in a world where everything was handled automatically. Would flying cars be the norm? Would our houses interact with us? Would huge queues at banks and DMV offices disappear if all their services were provided digitally? Well, we might find out sooner than you think, as Bill Gates leads the way towards the future. He is carrying out his ambitions to build a smart city in the Arizona desert. The Microsoft mogul is making preparations to establish a digital city. This would involve the provision of public services, urban transit, and food. All these amenities might become accessible in this 200,000-person planned city called Belmont. The question of what a future city would look like has probably crossed your mind several times. Bill Gates purchased 25,000 acres of property in Arizona to create a smart city, since he has the financial capacity to build anything on the market. Belmont, as the town would be called, will have residential units, public schools, and commercial structures built on a flexible infrastructure model. This promising initiative is likely to have cutting-edge technologies and creative designs. Belmont will be an image depicted from the future. But first, what is a smart city? A city is considered to be smart if it leverages digital technologies to improve the functionality and efficiency of its infrastructure, transportation, and other services. To create a seamless network for its residents, wastewater treatment facilities, electricity grids, water supply, urban transportation hubs, and even social services are interconnected. According to the local news sources, AZ Central, Bill Gates has committed $80 million to planned smart city located outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Many proponents of the smart city idea see it as a partial answer to greenhouse gas emissions. A group headed by Bill Gates' investment company Cascade Investment invested by purchasing a stake in a 24,800-acre Belmont development. In addition to 3,800 acres set aside for commercial, office, and retail space, 3,400 acres are designated as open space, and 470 acres will be used for public schools. The plan calls for the construction of 80,000 homes. High-speed networks, data centers, driverless automobiles, innovative industrial technologies, and automated logistics hubs will all be part of the smart city's design. According to a statement by Belmont Properties, Belmont will turn a raw empty canvas into a purpose-made edge city built around a flexible infrastructure model, comparable in terms of square miles and expected population to Temple, Arizona. Over the past few years, the idea of smart cities has progressively gathered momentum. An agreement was reached recently by Alphabet's Sidewalk Labs to transform 800 acres of property in Toronto into an internet city, complete with self-driving cars, intelligent street lighting, and open Wi-Fi. Sidewalk Labs contributed $50 million to the project to install and test its smart city technology. Additionally, the business wants to make 16 cities into tech-friendly laboratories. When the building is complete, they will add services and sell both business and residential parcels. The community will then be entirely reliant on intelligent technologies, including fast internet and driverless cars, with centralized networks for city services, government, and even agricultural yields. According to Bill Gates' vision, there will be 80,000 residential units, shops, warehouses, offices, schools, and open spaces, but the absence of water in the area is one of his plan's main drawbacks. The Southwest Desert has experienced drought for 22 years. The current population needs more water than is available. Gates intends to allocate 3,800 acres of the 24,800 acres brought for Belmont for use as commercial, retail, and office space. There will also be 470 acres for schools, 3,800 acres for open green space, and 3,400 for industrial space. 13,300 acres are still open for residential development. Each space would be a little under 1/5 of an acre if the remaining land were eventually distributed between the projected 80,000 residential units that Gates had planned. The majority of these plots will undoubtedly contain multifamily structures like apartments and condominiums. Furthermore, even though 5,600 residential permits have been issued, no work has yet been done on the infrastructure and services that support homes, companies, and other buildings. Bill Gates has a full plan for his futuristic city of Belmont. In fact, his media business was started in response to his detailed plan for the neighborhood. According to the report, Belmont would be a forward-looking community with a communication and infrastructure spine that embraces cutting-edge technology designed around high-speed digital networks or 5G, data centers, new manufacturing and distribution models, autonomous vehicles, and autonomous logistics hubs. In other words, everything will run on a digital platform. Some people who oppose smart cities worry that their access to integrated services will limit their privacy. They also bring up the possibility of networked towns experiencing widespread system failure. Well, we'll find out when Gates launches Belmont for testing. Although Belmont is still far from finished, the Bill Gates Smart City can pave the way for financiers and urban planners to create brand new cutting-edge urban zones. Some of the smart technology already used by cities throughout the world can serve as inspiration for them. Asia is without a doubt setting the pace when it comes to projects involving the use of smart technologies. Singapore began implementing a complex yet groundbreaking surveillance system in 2014 to keep an eye on all the facets of public life to become the first smart nation and a world leader in the market for smart cities. Another futuristic metropolis on the other side of the nation is taking steps to become a smart hub. Dubai's Smart Dubai strategy was introduced in 2021. The project aspires to automate and digitalize several aspects of urban life, including ticket purchases, bill payments, tracking packages and visa status, and even reporting infractions to the police to make the diverse metropolis a cashless and paperless city. However, the smart revolution does not end in urban areas. To drive economic growth and improve the quality of life of people by enabling local area development and harnessing technology that leads to smart outcomes, India introduced its National Smart Cities Mission in 2015. A program for urban renewal and retrofitting to develop smart cities throughout the nation. London and Barcelona share the distinction of being the two smartest cities in Europe. The Spanish capital has put in place energy-saving smart technology such as waste sensors, smart streetlights, and a creative, totally digitalized parking system. While London is preparing for a massive digital revolution that could make the UK's largest urban area the smartest city in the world. Given how expensive a smart city investment is, careful consideration and planning are essential. There is a reason why only wealthy individuals like Gates and Mark Lohr, the former CEO of Walmart, are investigating these possibilities. In Lohr's situation, he needs $400 billion to launch his still-rising smart metropolis. If money is not an issue, however, you might want to think about investing in some of the technologies that will be prevalent in these places. Even if a smart city never gets off the drawing board, its technology will still be useful in other settings. What do you think of these smart cities? Let us know in the comments section below. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you enjoyed watching, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.